My special object is a stuffed animal from when I was a child. Most of you will recognize him as Simba from The Lion King. Um, when I was young, my mother dated a man named Harry. She'd known him for a long time, and after a few months of dating, we moved in with him in his trailer, me, my younger sister, and my mother. I'd never lived in an area where your neighbors weren't 2 feet away. And he owned about 3 acres of land, and the nearest neighbor was a small business, was like a antiques business. So I was kind of out in the country, wasn't used to it. So he bought me this stuffed animal to kind of help me adjust, and I collected stuffed animals since I was a little girl, and to add to my collection. The relationship did not last. They broke up after about a year. They stayed friends, but over time kind of drifted away. After a few years, we found out he passed away, and we were given the opportunity to go to his house and kind of get some stuff to remember him by. And we took that opportunity. I went inside his house, got some recipe books because he was a really big cook, and really there wasn't anything else that I wanted. And so I went outside, walked around, kind of took in the memories, because that was more important to me than some things. And he had a little shed out back, and I decided, well, why not? I'll go in there and kind of look around, see what's there. And it actually was a lot of the stuff that me and my family left when we moved. There were clothes, stuffed animals, some books, and he's what caught my eye. I picked him up, kind of dusted him off, and carried him out. Sat down at them in the car, and waited for my mom. She took another about 5 minutes, and we left. I was about 19 at the time. I'm now 22, and it's only been 3 years since I've refound him, but he's seen me through graduating from Job Corps and getting my high school diploma, having a child, getting married, moving numerous times, and now going to college. My daughter is now the owner of him. At first she was afraid of him, and now she's a little bit better. And I hope that he will see her through her own life and growing up. Every time I look at this simple object, I remember my childhood when I was 5 or 6 years old, and how much I've grown since I was first given him, and the man who gave him to me.